boppity boop bop, what's going on? It's time for another review. What's going on? Why is he talking like that? It's almost like you don't know the deal right when it's in front of your table. You know, you don't know the deal right when it's sitting in front of you. Do you see what I see? Of course you don't. You're not me. Are you talking Matthew McConaughey? You're darn right I am. How'd you guess? Matthew McConaughey, Lincoln Lawyer. It's coming up. And you know what? I want to do something different. I want to give you a pre-movie review. That way, if you haven't seen it, this ain't going to ruin it for you. You'd be like, oh, okay. We'll pause it. Do the mid part. Be like, okay, you go watch it. Then we'll do the post-movie review. See how you like it. Let me know if you do. Here's the review. Yo, we just watched The Lincoln Lawyer, and I know what you're thinking. Dalton, what are you doing watching The Lincoln Lawyer? That movie's from like 2011. There's so many other movies. You know what? I watched the movies I put on my watch list, and I knew I wanted to watch that movie. No one even told me about that movie, and now I'm mad that they didn't because I loved it. I loved it a lot, okay? And you could probably tell how a movie is just by the energy I'm giving off of when the review starts, because a good movie gets me jacked up and I'm all the way up to 12.
You're in a very dangerous place.
So we're gonna do a pre-movie review here. So I've already seen it, but pre for you. So you can watch this part. You can say, you know what, sounds pretty good. I'm gonna go watch it, and you should. This movie, it's got Matthew McConaughey, and it's fantastic. He's a lawyer. He's basically every movie I see Matthew McConaughey in lately, he's just the coolest guy ever. I don't know why he doesn't get more praise more than like Brad Pitt. He's so much cooler than like Brad Pitt and all these other guys. Matthew McConaughey. And man, just the name, Matthew McConaughey. I keep saying it because it feels good. It's a movie about him being a lawyer. Basically, that's about it. I mean, he gets into the deep ends of the case, but he's so connected. He's always thinking, he's always plotting, and it's a great movie. It kept me entertained the entire time. It has twists in there. It has you, like, you're worried about characters at certain points. I really enjoyed it. Sure, there's some things that, you know, they left open-ended, but every movie does that. It's a movie. Go watch it. Okay, from here on out, we're starting the actual review after the movie. Oh my gosh, can you believe what just happened? So, I was so excited to do this review, I ran to the other room to grab the lights. I came back, and guess what? I knocked the candle over. Was the candle lit? No, thank goodness I had just blown it out. But wax, I didn't realize wax just went everywhere. It hit the ground and just splurted everywhere. And you know what they don't tell you in school is when wax hits something, it's bam, instant. I was like, oh, I get it. And then I came back and it just dried up the entire carpet. And so I'm going to describe what happened, but because I'm so jacked up about the Matthew McConaughey movie, I'm going to describe it as Matthew McConaughey would. Don't judge me. Here we go. Let me get into the mode. All right. So here I am. I get the lights. I bring it back to the living room. Oh, there goes the candle all over the floor. Wax everywhere. So I thought, well, hey, it's time to get down on my knees, start scrubbing. So here I am, scrubbing away, and I think, this ain't doing anything. There's got to be a better way. So what I do is, I get out my cellular device. I look up on Google what to do when you wax. Turns out, wax don't like getting hot. So what I did is I got a hairdryer and I just blew it. Just blew the hairdryer everywhere on the carpet. Heated it up. Waxed it. Came out new. It was like it was reborn. Now, you know what? I know that's not your best Matthew McConaughey impression you ever heard. I get it. But that's not my thing. I'm not an impression guy. Do I think, as somebody who doesn't practice Matthew McConaughey impressions and randomly does one, that was pretty good? I think so. When I watch it back, I'll be able to tell more. But I think it was good. Let's get down to this movie, shall we? So we have Matthew McConaughey basically being the coolest guy I've ever met.
You gonna count it? I just did.
By the way, if you're going to sit here and tell me Matthew McConaughey is not a good actor...
I looked on the list of people I trust. You're not on it.
Because he's a good actor. Fantastic. So Matthew McConaughey is doing his thing. He basically gets into this whole tiff with what you think is a typical, lawyer stuff. Honestly, now that you've seen the movie, I thought the guy didn't do it. I'm an idiot, I guess. I thought his story made, like it, I feel terrible saying it because he did it, but his story made sense at first, and then as it went on, you're like, oh my gosh, and then the guy dies, and you're like, oh my gosh, and then, dude, when he came back home, and I thought they were going to get his family, it had me worried. Like, in my stomach, I was like, oh, dude, that's how you know it's a good movie, when you're heart-wrenched because you don't want a character to get hurt or to die. Did I see the mom thing coming? Absolutely I didn't. She was a very minor character. Like, very minor. For a little bit, I thought the dude did it to his mom, but that would have been weird. But, Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and give this a final review. Whoa. That sounded country a little bit. I'm going to give this a final review of 8.4. Boom. 8.4 official review. Hopefully I make it pop up here. And, yeah. So if you like that movie, if you go and watch that movie and you're like, darn right, Dalton, you were exactly right, then, wow, that was good. That one was good. I felt that one. Anyways, if you think that, go ahead and let me know. And remember, I'm your new place for all things movie. You see a movie on Netflix? Oh, I don't know if you want to, waste 2 hours of your life. Don't ever do that again. Check my channel. If I don't have it on there, request it. I'll watch it, time pending, whatever, and we'll get back to that. So, leave a movie suggestion in the comments every Monday. I love you guys. That's a review. Whew. That one felt good. I think I went on a little too long, but it felt good. I just went back and watched the review. I nailed their impression.